End stream going live, so I guess that's live. Pep, come on. Come in, Pep. Hey, over here. Let's go. You okay? You're saying you're not well. Come on, you're coming on. Come on. Come on, then. You're coming on.
Yeah, I get a notification.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Coming on. Come on, Pep. Come on. Hey. Where's it? Good girl. Let's go. Sit down. Come on. Okay. Look. To the camera.
Are you going to face the phone?
Yes. Let her get comfortable how she wants to. Are we live? Are you live? Are you on your phone? Try and join the stream on your phone. See how it looks. It says there's 3 people, but I don't know what it is.
How do you do it? You just go on YouTube.
Okay, Pep. Get the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so it is showing 4 now. Turn it up. Go in the other room and turn it up. Is the voice?
Is the voice?
Yeah.
Is the voice?
Can everyone hear? Okay, turn it down because it's causing a echo.
Okay, turn it down.
Let's pull this in. Hey, careful, Pep. You'll fall off. Okay, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Like there's 7 people in the chat, but I can't see. Look. Yeah. You can turn around. You can say hi. Doesn't look like anybody's saying anything. Nothing's coming up in the chat. Try typing something in the chat. Live chat. All messages are visible. Oh, here we go. There we go. Hi, Peppa. Look. Hi, Peppa. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, Peppa is not too well, not her best at the moment. Yeah. We went to see the vet yesterday. Right now, she's on steroids. I think the vet prescribed the dosage is a bit too much, we think. So we went to see them last night, and they did agree that we can slowly taper off the dosage now. 3 days, 3 days. So, and it was originally to treat her swollen paws and a cyst, which have completely gone now. But as a result of the medication, she's suffering from the side effects. So she is a bit unresponsive at times. So we do apologise for that. Look. But let's see how she goes. And she is also on the new food as well. So we're testing things out. She has lost a lot of weight within the last few days. You might not be able to see properly, but she's lost about 1 kg to 2 kgs. Hey, Pep.
Asking when she's going to start playing more toys.
Okay, when is she going to start playing with more toys? She doesn't play with toys. Really.
No.
Yeah, she just, for some reason, she just doesn't bother with toys. It's like she doesn't bother with other dogs in the park. She just wants to be near her owners, her humans,
Yeah.
really. We do get her toys. Where's that
We tried
little
the
puppy
cat
toy?
the cat
Yeah,
toy. That's the only thing she
yeah,
likes.
cat toys. Yeah. So there was a cat toy that we just picked up from the pet store
Halloween.
for Halloween, which she did play with for a while. She was interested in this, but I think she's given up on it. Hey, Pet, look, cat toy.
Yeah, she,
I don't think she will right now
No.
because of the state that she's in. She was panting quite heavily before the stream started, um, but she's calmed down now. I think she was thinking that we were going to go out because we tried to put the her bandana on to make her look even cuter for the stream, and the bandana has to go on the collar. And should we grab the bandana? And when we put the collar on, she thought she was going to go out, so she got quite excited. But with her being not well right now with the steroids, I think she got a little bit too overexcited. So this is the bandana that we were going to put on.
So right
Put her
now,
name on it.
yeah,
This is
look
what
at
her
her.
mommy got her.
Yeah, she just thought we'd
Yeah.
try and make her look
Just
a
a
bit
bandana.
smart on life. You need to say, show your name.
But let's put it away in case she gets too excited again.
Uh,
She's such a beautiful girl.
has she been playing with other dogs when going to dog parks?
All right, okay. So yeah, like we mentioned, she doesn't really play with dogs, but she used to snap a lot at the other dogs anytime any dogs come close. But she's calmed down a lot now. She doesn't do it as much anymore. She does say hello to them and stuff, so she has calmed down a lot. I think it's with it being a new environment for her, isn't it?
Yeah.
New home.
It's more telling them off when they get too close. She doesn't like overly excited dogs. It's just telling them like, give me space, and she warns them. That's
Yeah.
it. It's just
She
a
likes to
snap.
tell them off. If you guys didn't know, she came from a breeder, so the breeders used to breed from her. So I guess she's got that motherly instinct where she likes to tell off other dogs all the time.
Yep.
But she stopped doing that for I don't think last
No.
time. She did kind of lunge at the dog yesterday at the vet because the dog was I think it was an
A very big
American bully,
double
and it
her
was an
size.
XL. It was quite huge.
Yeah.
The dog was huge. And the dog was only being playful,
Yeah.
but Pepper, because he came really close and he was like staring at Pepper, so she got a bit defensive. But that's all she does. She just tells them off, and that's it. She doesn't like go after them, start biting
No.
at them. Go on, Pep.
Beautiful dog by Bo. Ava Margaret Sharks.
Beautiful dog, thank you.
And WR212 says she's such a beautiful BB and a big sweetheart. Thank you.
Cool. Can you hear us okay? Can everyone hear us?
And
It's the first time we're doing this, so we don't know.
yeah.
We did try to set up a microphone, but the sound test showed that because we're streaming on a laptop, but the sound test showed that the laptop internal built-in microphone is actually better than the external microphone, so we just stuck with it.
Ava Margaret's asking, did she walk with her fancy socks? No, it's more for when she's at home and she's starting to have itchy feet, so she starts licking. So she does wear them at night, but she stopped wearing them now that she's on medication.
Yeah, she stopped licking now, so she doesn't need to wear them right now. But I don't think they're designed for outdoor use. Are they?
No, it's more indoor.
Yeah. So maybe we might do a video of her walking around in house. because we've not really seen. We've seen like loads of funny videos on YouTube where dogs put the socks on and they walk funny indoors. So we might have to try that, see how she walks.
They can hear as well.
Cool, you can hear as well.
WR212 says, I have noticed she has taken to Dad more than Mom. No offence, Mom. That is because on the first day Peppa arrived, I wasn't able to be there. So I feel really gutted I've missed out. So Peppa has obviously latched on to the dad because Dad works at home every day, so she spends a lot of time. So my time with her is only in the evening. So yeah, so she's okay with me. She's just different. She's just obviously very affectionate to the dad more. She just shows a different side to Mom. I'm more the dinner lady. But I do get my time with her at night when she comes to me, sleeping on the sofa. So that's my time. She comes. But right now, she's obviously not too well because of the medication. So just have to let her be.
Yeah, with her being not too well as well, I guess she's gonna go more towards the person that she feels more comfortable with.
So yeah, she is very needy, as you can see. So she just shows us in both different ways. But she's strange sometimes. Like when we
Yeah.
go out, like if the dad goes by
Yeah, 'cause-
himself with Peppa, she's obviously very happy. But when we go out together, she goes crazy.
Yeah, in the early days when we first got her, she would not go out with Mum at all. She wouldn't let Mum walk her at all. She would just walk with me.
Because Dad trained her at the beginning, and he was
Yeah,
there, and I was
because
at
I
work.
was always there in
Yeah.
the beginning, but now when I walk her, she's not as excited anymore. She gets super excited when we both take her out now. So it's a bit strange.
So
But
yeah,
and now Mum is able to walk her now if she goes to the park in the car.
in the car though.
Only in the car. So she goes downstairs to the car park with Mum, jumps in the car, and then drives to wherever they need to drive, and then they do. But if she tries to walk her, she's still not having it.
Yeah, and my thing to have my one-to-one with her is in the morning. So I set off early to work. So I take her out in the back, and then I feed her, have a bit of a moment with her, and then when I come home, I do that again the last thing at night. So I get my one-to-one. It's just very short. That's the only thing. So yeah, I'm jealous sometimes. I get a bit sad, but I know that she's in a good place, and she's taken care of. So her dad takes really good care of her. So that's the main thing. But yeah, she's different with us both.
Okay.
Um,
Next question.
my English bulldog feet gets burnt on the concrete, so I got her little boots for the hot days. That's from Genesis Flores. Right.
All right.
That's just answering probably.
Yeah, we are
That's-
looking at outdoor boots. There is a Frenchie in the park, and Pepper really likes her. It's one of the few dogs that she doesn't really snap at or tell off. And the Frenchie is called Fendi.
Yeah.
She's been in a few of Pepper's videos before. And Fendi's owner has got Fendi some boots recently because of the same reason that Pepper has as well. The paws get swollen and the cyst between the paws. But she said she was going to let us know how she gets on with the boots, and then we'll probably try and get Pepper the same boots if they do really well. But yeah, thanks for letting us know. In the hot days though, we don't really take her out, do we?
No, just
When it
in
gets
the
too hot.
evenings
Yeah.
we take her when it's cool.
But
down.
we do know that the concrete gets really hot.
Yeah, but this country you don't get hot concrete. But
We're in the UK
yeah.
and hot days in the summer, probably two or 3 days. That's
yeah,
it.
that was it.
But when it does get hot, we don't take her out. And if we do have to take her out, we keep her on the grass. It's better for her paws as well as to try and avoid the heat as well.
Okay. Does she really like that rocking chair a lot? by WRR2112.
She did at first.
Yeah,
I mean, I got the rocking chair for myself because it's like a
gaming.
yeah. I play on my PS4 sometimes, so it's more for the gaming. And in the evening when Pepper sits on the couch here with the mom, so I have to. They get the couch in the evening, so I have to sit somewhere else.
On
So I
the
thought,
floor.
well, I'll get on the floor and then get the rocking chair. But as soon as I got it, she just got on it and then she claimed it for herself. But recently, she hasn't been on it too much. But that's probably because she is acting a bit weird recently because of the medication and the condition and stuff. So she's not herself recently, but she does really like it. And the thing with bulldogs is that they because they're so low and stocky and stuff, they got a really good uh, low center of gravity, so the balance is really good. And with the chair like rocking all the time, they're not really too phased by it like other dogs would. The my dog that I had before wouldn't go on anything like that if it's not too solid, if the floor is not too solid and it rocks and stuff. But she does like it. Yeah, she sleeps on it during the day. She does sleep on it actually during the day when I'm at my desk working.
Saswata Chatterjee. Sorry for pronouncing wrong. Pepper is really cute. How old is she? She seems to be very affectionate.
How old is she?
She's 5.
She's 5. And when's her birthday? 11th?
April the 11th. Yeah,
11th of April this year. She will be turning 6.
6. Yes, she is very affectionate. As you can see, she's very needy. She loves attention
Yeah,
by humans, but not by dogs.
but it's not. It's only towards her owners
Yeah.
though. She doesn't. Other people, strangers, she doesn't really pay much attention.
But she
tries
doesn't-
to avoid them. Like last night, I took her out for her pee before she goes to bed, and there was a couple of ladies outside. I think they were waiting for someone because we live in an apartment building. There was a couple of ladies waiting for somebody in this apartment building, and they were like, "Oh, how cute!" And one of them tried going up to her, and Pepper was just like, "Don't want to know." I did warn them. She is quite a nervous dog, and she doesn't really like warm to strangers. But yeah, she doesn't.
Okay. WRR212 was her name originally Pepper, or is that the name you two gave her?
Yeah, her name was originally Pepper when we adopted her, and
We did.
before we adopted her, we were looking at a huge list of
Yep.
names to rename her.
Yeah.
Do you wanna,
Yeah, we did have a list.
there's loads of names.
No, but actual names for
Oh
a
right,
dog.
sorry, I'm
Yeah.
confusing it
Not-
with
not nicknames. Nicknames, that's a different thing. She's got
Yeah.
about over 30 nicknames we wrote down. But her other names, we were thinking like Molly and
Yeah, we were thinking of Molly. Callie was one.
Callie, Sandy,
Sandy.
something that would be short and easy to call back. But then, out of all the names, I think we just stuck with Pepper because it really suits her.
Just suits her.
She just looks like a pepper, so it was easy. And obviously, you might hear us call her Pep all the time. So
In
that's
terms of nicknames, she's got so many.
yeah.
Huge list of nicknames.
What's the most common one that we use all the time? Hey,
Her mum calls her Rudy
yeah,
because she's rude towards her.
She has
Give
her
her food,
moments.
she'll take it off her mum and then just run to me straight
Yep.
after once she's eaten. Eat and go.
Or she'll give me her bottom side treatment every now and then. She just blanks me sometimes, so that's how she gets her name.
That's another name.
And then the other names are like
I've given her so many names.
Hulk.
Chubbs.
Yeah, Chubbs.
Chubbs Mackenzie. She-Hulk. Because she's got shoulders, massive.
Shoulders.
Bob. I call her Bob sometimes because she gives the side eye. And it's from side eye, went to sideshow. And if you watch Simpsons, Sideshow Bob. And then from Sideshow Bob, we just call her Bob.
Yeah. And then you've got peppuccino, pepperoni, pepperami. On her
Peppercita.
on her
Peppercita
harness.
is one of her.
Yeah, that's her
common nicknames.
Yeah.
She's got that on harness.
Pepsi, Pep and Co. There's even a
Pepsi
shop
Cola,
called Pep and Co, isn't there?
pepperoni.
Yeah, the
Too
Beast.
many.
Even. So yes, we've just narrowed it down to Pep, short and simple. What else?
It's a shame because this is the first stream we've ever done. When I first scheduled the stream, I had to do it I did it on the laptop, and then once you've done it on the laptop, you can't really do it on the phone. Where I really wanted to do the stream on the phone so that we could move around and move Pepper around as well. But because when she sits on me, that's it. She'll be like this. She's just not going to move. She's going to be unresponsive. But next time we know what to do. So next time we'll try and do it on the phone. Maybe even out in the park.
Genesis Laura says Pepper's such a loyal dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And we get
We've been told.
comments all the time as well from other people that we meet when we're walking. There was one guy who had a Shar-Pei.
Yeah.
And his dog was like all over us. But yeah. And he was like, wow, how loyal is your dog?
Yeah, she always
Yeah.
stays by our side. She never, we never have to call her basically.
Yeah.
We never have to worry about losing her. So she just
Never runs off.
no. So
Always by my side when we're walking.
she never goes off with other dogs. So you can see when she's with us.
The only time when she does go off is probably just to go have a pee or have a poop.
And if she's in a new area, she gets a bit excited. She might go for a very short run, but very unlikely.
Yeah, in new areas she does try and lead in front of us
Yeah.
and walk off. But then she'll realise when she turns around and we try and hide from her around the corner, she'll turn around.
Ava Margaret asks, is she your first bulldog?
Yes.
Yes. Definitely.
We were thinking of French bulldog.
Yeah. No, not the French, was it? It was
we were
the
thinking
Boston
of French bulldog or a Boston Terrier.
That was the first choice.
Yeah, because they're smaller, more compact, because we live in a small apartment. When we were thinking of getting a new dog, we were already watching other channels, which you guys are probably aware of, like Reuben, definitely, House of Wrinkles, and Griffin, Frenchie. So because
Gohan.
And Gohan,
Gatsby.
the Husky, and Gatsby, and the other famous YouTube dogs. So, but really, we wanted a smaller, compact dog, and Boston was our first choice. But I think in this country, in the UK, we rarely see Boston Terriers, and it's quite hard to come by. French Bulldogs are everywhere.
Yeah.
But we just came across the ad posted in a
because
website.
they were the only people that responded back.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. And we saw Pepper, and we thought, I was like, definitely, should we get it?
I was more concerned because of the size, because obviously if I'm by myself, I need to be able to lift the dog for whatever reasons. Like she has moments where she might not want to walk the stairs and I can't carry her by
Bulldogs
myself.
are stubborn, aren't they?
Yeah, and lifting her in and out of the bath, situations like that, and in the car. But I got convinced in the end, so I kind of just gave and says, okay, we'll take her, and then here we are.
Yeah, and she was the first dog we viewed.
Yeah.
As well.
We never really looked.
We weren't going to buy a dog from puppy.
Yeah.
We were looking at adopting because there are so many that needs adopting, and she was just first time I saw her, she was perfect.
Her gracefulness by WR2112.
There you go, you're graceful. The gracefulness.
Well, I'm not sure if the name, but
Mom's not too sure about the name. But that lady was just like, she's so graceful.
They only met her just outside, and because she was so quiet and calm, where their dogs was completely excited, weren't they? So she was the opposite.
Yeah, sorry she's not so active, guys, and she's not doing it. Like I said, it's condition that she's having now, situation, and she's probably too chilled out at the moment as well. But however, this does change as soon as anyone goes in the kitchen and plays with food or
Yep, she
prepares
hears.
food, gets a bit of treat, her eyes will just.
Yep, she will just completely change, dash, and just speed to the kitchen, won't you? Hey. The last person asked again. My friend has a male bulldog that almost is her twin. His name is Rambo, and he's 80 pounds. 80 pounds.
80 pounds. What's that in
That's kg.
kg? Because Peppa has lost a lot.
Yeah.
She's down to 19.2 when I weighed her earlier today.
Yeah.
She was hovering about 21, 22. So we need to put the weight back on.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking the new food, with it being fish as well, it's not as fatty as the beef that we used to give her.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot light.
But it's just trial and error right now because she's on medication, steroids. There's too many things going on right now. But as soon as she's off the medication, then we can properly assess how the food is working.
Samantha B. Hi, Samantha. Thank you for all your comments. Nice to catch up.
So 60 pounds is 27 kg.
Wow.
But male bulldogs do tend to be heavier, though, don't they?
Yeah, Samantha B says, "Hey, Pep."
Yeah, she did look thin, she said.
Oh. The next question: what does Peppa love to have for lunch or dinner? By Sawacha Sashi. Sorry, pronunciation.
Okay. Peppa's been on so many different foods. So if we start from the beginning, when she first came to us, she was on Arden Grange chicken, which is dry kibble. We then switched her to. Sorry, she was on the kibble as well as raw beef for snacks and anything else.
Oh,
yeah, the breeders gave her raw chicken wings as well, but we didn't really want to deal
and
with raw
biscuits
chicken, so
and
yeah,
things
and
like that.
biscuits. So when she came to us, she was on Arden Grange dry food, which was the same that she was on before, so we kept her on that. And she's going towards mom now. Do you want to go towards mom? So we switched her over to we kept her on the same kibble, and then we switched her over to home cooked beef.
Beef.
So we home cooked beef with
20%.
veg. Where are you going? Do you want to go off? Yeah, she keeps doing this because before she would sit on any of us for pretty much all day, but now she's a bit restless now. I think it's the medication. But anyway, going back to the food, yeah, she's back on the kibble, Arden Grange, but white fish now, which is what the vet recommended because we think she's got allergies. She's gone on the floor now. I think she's a bit restless. So I'm just gonna go on the floor with her. Yeah. She's developed a little bit of a pot belly as well here. That's side effects of the steroids, but the steroids have been really reduced now. And because you guys might know, you can't just stop the steroids. It can cause complications, so you have to slowly taper it off. But the dosage is going down day by day.
Okay. Does she still like to climb in the boxes?
Yes and no, because recently she's not been doing much at all. We got that big box in the recent video that we did.
Unboxing.
It is. We've kept the box, but she hasn't tried to climb in it. Excuse me, she hasn't tried to climb in it yet because the box is just way too big for her to climb in. So, but we'll cut it up when she is better. When she's off the medication, we'll cut the box up and see what she does with it. So she does, yeah. I think it's just a bulldog thing. They like to climb into places and small places, and they feel comfortable, don't they?
Yeah, and she likes to chew on it after as well, as you may have seen in the videos and the previous. But she just chews on it and spits it out. But that's the only thing she chews. Nothing like twigs or
And
you know,
she just
furniture.
she just climbed into one of our suitcases, didn't she, when
Yeah.
we were getting ready for our trip?
Yeah, anything that
And
she
the
can
suitcase
climb in.
wasn't even that big. It's
No.
tiny.
No,
She
and
just squeezed in.
the IKEA bag, which is also our laundry bag. She likes to just get in it when there's clothes in there or when it's empty. Samantha B. Frenchies and Bostons are too hyper and yappy. Yeah, we do notice that sometimes,
Yeah.
but we're happy with the bulldog.
Yeah, that's one good thing about the English Bulldog is it's just very laid back.
Yeah, but you can get some yappy bulldogs as
Yeah,
well.
we've seen
Yeah,
like Stanley
yeah,
from the video that we did, the English Bulldog Day,
yeah.
off leash day.
Oh yes, he was.
Stanley was just way too much for all
Yeah.
the other dogs.
He wanted to get a bit too close to you, didn't he?
Pepper
Hey?
just did not like her at all, like him at all.
Yeah.
There was one time in the park, in Pepper's local park, where we're just walking along, and then this Frenchie just came from nowhere. Didn't even like sniff her or anything. Didn't even say hello. Just went straight to the back, and then just tried mounting her from the back.
Yeah. Samantha B said she did look thin. Yeah, it's again just due to her medication and what's going on. So hopefully we're trying to increase her diet gradually and see how she gets on. We don't want to overdo it. So hopefully you.
Yeah, so her new food, with it being fish, we are giving her the recommended amount based on her weight or the intended weight, the ideal weight that you want it to be. So we are giving her the right amount with the new kibble. However, she's still losing weight, so it's kind of hard to get to the right amount of how much we're going to be feeding her on the new food right now, with her being on the medication as well. So there's too many things going on right now. Um, so once she's off the medication, then we'll be able to fully understand how much she needs on a daily basis. And she's not getting any treats right now because we've been told by the vet not to give her any treats. It's a shame, really, because we did, with the collar that we tried to put on earlier. Uh, she hasn't worn that collar for a while,
Yeah.
and we tried putting it on her now, and it's way too long from the setting that we had it on before. So it just shows how much weight she's lost around the neck as well. So we had to really tighten it up.
It's Dean, Pep. He said,
Is
hi.
Dean on?
Dean.
Hi,
He
Dean.
said, hi guys, it's Dean in Western Supermare. First time in live. Thank you for joining us and your comments too. We missed you. And Pepper, where's haven't you? WR212. Why did the breeder give her up for adoption? IMHO. I think 3 litters in her first 4 years is equivalent to a puppy mill. I'm so glad that she has you two now. Thanks. Why did they give her up?
Yeah, they just said they don't have time to look after her anymore, basically, because they've got other dogs.
Yeah.
So they retired her, basically.
Yeah.
They didn't want to overbreed her. They retired her, and they got. Did they have one stud and another?
Yes, so there
another,
was 2 male dogs.
Yeah.
One was a stud.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the other one was.
But they weren't. They're not. From what we've learned, they weren't unscrupulous. They weren't bad breeders. Because they were asking us questions.
Yeah.
And in the ad, they did make it clear that she needs to be walked daily and she needs to go to a good home. And they did question us and come to see our home as well to make sure that we weren't going to be bad owners.
So they weren't just any type of breeders. They had all the paperwork. They were registered.
Yeah, she wasn't She's
Yeah.
fully KC
Her
registered.
health was fine back then.
Oh. Actually, that reminds me. Her actual KC registration name
Oh yeah.
is. What's her name again? Broxbull.
Brox.
Her name, yeah, her
Horizon.
real name is Broxbull Bath
Horizon.
Horizon.
But short for BBH.
We call her BBH.
Don't we?
Broxbull, I think her original owner when she was a puppy, when she was born, I think the gentleman was called Brox. I think his last name was Brox.
Yeah.
So obviously Broxbull. And then Bath, because he lived in Bath. That's where she was originally from Bath, the area in UK. And Horizon, I'm not sure why they named her Horizon, but yeah, that's her name.
Yeah. And also the breeders, they had kids of their own, so they just didn't have the time and obviously attention to take care of Pepper. So, and I guess it was time for them to kind of obviously put her up for adoption, and that was last year, November.
Yep. So it's been a year, 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
But over a year. Now.
Just over a year, and that's when she last had her spayed at the time. Dean asked,
Yeah.
will you be taking Pepper on holiday this year? I love the Cornwall videos. We will try, but I think this time it will probably be a shorter trip and a bit more closer, because I think when we went to Cornwall, she was already starting to feel a bit, again, due to her paws, her allergies. She was slowly getting better, but I think during the trip, the first few days, when we were going on the walk,
Yeah.
the terrain was a bit too much for her, and the pressure, and also the journey of the car probably didn't help.
Stressed her out
Yeah.
maybe too much. On the way there, she was already.
Yeah.
I noticed because we stopped up at a service station to get some lunch, and I noticed when we got out because Mum went to, I think it was McDonald's to get food, and I waited outside with Pep, and I noticed her paw was bleeding, so I had to sort that out. So it could have been anything. Could have been the pressure in the car or stress.
Yeah.
But I don't think we'll be going abroad. If we do go anywhere, we'll probably go closer by, so it's not too much of a drive, because we're from the northwest, so we had to drive all the way down south to Cornwall, so that was a bit of a drive. She did do really well though. We were really proud of her.
In the car journey, she's really good. She doesn't, make any sound. She just sits still. She might sometimes, get a bit restless, like stand up, but generally you won't even know she's in the car because she starts to snore. But the time and the length of the journey probably, affected her at the time. But yeah, hopefully next time we'll try and go on a shorter trip and maybe a shorter stay, because this is the longest, because she's been to Wales with us before last February, and she was okay.
Wales was the first trip you took with her, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that's why, because she did so well.
But back then she didn't have so many allergies, and her health was really good.
Yeah,
but let us know where you think is the best place to go in the UK, dog friendly places. And
the only issue is that you can't go when it's too hot, because she gets too hot, and going too cold as well, it's a bit, because of the weather, the rain, can be a bit awkward.
Oh, this is a mug.
Her mug. She wants
that Mummy got for me.
Oh yeah.
For Christmas.
Yeah, that's her. You might have seen that on the shorts.
You want some tea?
Yeah. Next question.
Oh, you're getting up now.
Oh, you can't see that.
You're getting up.
Oh, you missed it. There you are.
We're gonna go out. We're gonna go out in a minute.
Yeah.
Take her out for the day. Go for a walk.
Okay, WR 2112. In the pic with her brothers and sisters, I think she's a puppy on the far left at the top. Did you find out which one she is?
It's over there. Should
Yeah.
we go get it?
No, we didn't find out because the breeders obviously they don't know either. So it is literally a guessing game. Yeah, that is. I think our guess was either that one, the far left, or this one. But we think it's this one more because you can't really see it very well. But everything about that one just it resembles what Pepper is now. I mean, if you look, she's kind of doing the same kind of pose right now. But the other thing is as well is that on that one you can't see it very well. The one that we think is a bottom jaw sticks out slightly as well, which is what hers is like. Her teeth stick out at the bottom, whereas that one doesn't as much. But I don't know. It could change as they grow older. So you could be right. It might be that one top left.
Are you having enough here? It's like, what is this? Okay, next question. Same person. My friend BD sheds a lot of hair. Does Pepper shed a lot? What do you do to her to control the shedding? A special shampoo, maybe?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, although she's not that bad right now. I don't know if you can see my pants where she's been lying. She's not as bad. We use oatmeal
Yeah,
shampoo.
oatmeal and lime shampoo
Yeah.
for dogs with like sensitive and allergies.
Yeah, I think if they have allergies, they will shed more. Um, we have to sweep up every single day,
Yeah.
twice a day sometimes, the floor to keep it clean. But that's just us. We're pretty much OCD. Um, but she has calmed down a lot now, and it's seasonal as well. She doesn't shed that much.
Compared to our old
Yeah.
dogs previously, I don't think she's that bad.
Yeah, and compared to other bulldogs that we've met, there was one bulldog that we met in the park, and he was basically saying they shed a lot, don't they? Because it was his first time owning a bulldog as well. And we were like, no, not really, not that much, because we never noticed her shedding that much. In the summer, she was, and I got quite worried. But that's just getting rid of a winter coat for the summer, I guess. But we pretty much used to brush her every day. Every time I take her out in the back, we just use that silicone, the blue silicone thing. What else? But she hasn't been, yeah.
No,
We give her fish oil, salmon oil, that helps. Coconut oil.
Samantha B asked, do you guys get snow? We did for probably 1 or 2 days.
No, probably 1 or 2 hours more like.
No, it was, to be
Most
fair.
of the time when it snows here, particularly where we live in the
Manchester.
UK anyway, it's more city, so the snow just doesn't stick.
Yeah.
We do get it,
Which
but
is,
it's not traditional, as in like, oh, it's Christmas. It's you look outside and it's snowing. No,
It's not
You just
thick.
get it randomly,
it
like whenever
and
it wants to snow.
turns to slush quickly. So
Although, yeah, this year it was okay. It came just
it came
before
quite
Christmas,
early,
didn't
just
it? Yeah.
before Christmas, because the windows on the cars were just freezing up every day because we got that blizzard.
Yeah.
Moment. Okay. Dean asks, Western Supermare is nice to visit. It's by the sea. I've heard of
Yeah,
place,
Western
but
Supermare. Is
it's-
that more north?
I'm not sure. Let's look it up.
Check it on the map.
And
Not
there's
too
a
great with
beach.
geography.
By the looks of what he said. Yeah, she went to the beach in Cornwall.
She's been to quite a few
Yeah,
beaches.
the first beach was at St. Liffens, wasn't it?
Yeah, St. Anne.
St. Anne's.
Oh, sorry, Western Supermare is down south. Yeah, it's near Bath, Bristol.
Oh, it's quite.
Yeah, that might be a bit too much of a
Yeah.
drive again, Dean. So, because it is quite, it's pretty much before you get to Cornwall. That's the
Right.
same route that we took when we
Yeah.
went to Cornwall. So we were thinking of Lake District
Yeah.
at first before we went to Cornwall. So maybe we will go to Lake District next time.
Okay. They shed year round, those little white hairs get everywhere and massively. Yeah, they do. Does she still fear the grooming places?
We've stopped taking her to
Yeah.
the grooming. I can't even remember the last time we did it, but we stopped taking her in for grooming appointments where we'd leave her there.
Before meeting.
Because she doesn't. It's not good for her. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like being away from us. So we started. We did do a video actually. We started doing a self wash. We had to drive a little bit extra. I think it's about half an hour drive to get to that place to wash her ourselves. But we've stopped doing that as well. We just keep her at home. We just get her in the bath at home now, even though it's small. She's fine with it. She's used to it now, so it's
because she's used to being in the bath at home now. Because when we take her out to the park, our local park, she then comes home and we wash her feet in the bath instead of doing it outside now. So she knows that that's her washing it. You're trying to give her a high five, but yeah, she's used to our bath now, so she's very good.
Yeah, I think she might be a bit drowsy right now as well, because she's on antibiotics as well, or as the Americans would call it, antibiotics.
Yeah. Oh, Dean said it's in Somerset, not as far from Cornwall.
Yeah, we just looked it up on the map. It's right next to. Is it next to Bath?
Yeah. Somerset. It would be nice. We'll have to see. See how she gets on. Because I'm hoping that this time around, this medication has got rid of her allergies. So hopefully, we just have to see. Hey, would you like to go? She does like going out with us anywhere, really.
Yeah, I'm sure she'd love to
She would love it. Yeah.
Back up.
Yeah, and any time that she knows we're about to go out, she gets super excited. She climbs on the wall, she pulls, she jumps in the lift.
Yeah, but she only does that when it's both of us about to go out.
Yeah.
When it's just me and her during the day when Mum's at work and I try to take her out, sometimes she just will not budge. She just cannot be bothered.
Yeah.
But when she gets out, she's fine.
Yeah. Well, she loves going to new places and
she loves going to new places with both of us. That's when she gets the most excited.
Yeah, like you may have seen, she loves coming to the pubs with us. Again, she goes a bit crazy, but again, if
you want attention,
if the dad's by himself, she calms down. She's not too bad, but generally, she does like going out.
She has been drinking a lot. The steroids increase thirst. That's one of the side effects. So just going to get her some water, see what she does. Get some water. Yeah, she's thirsty again.
You smelling it? She likes to sniff it first and then drinks.
It's a good thing actually because she's drinking a lot more water now, because before she did not want to drink at all.
And the only thing she drank was coconut water, but we purposely stopped giving her that. Yeah, because she wouldn't drink anything but coconut water. So now,
but it doesn't mean that she was dehydrated though. I think she will drink when she is thirsty. But it's just that she wasn't thirsty before when she was on home cooked food.
Yeah.
Because it has a lot of moisture. She wasn't on dry food, so she wasn't dehydrated.
And also sometimes I would add the water in the food so that she gets her water intake. So it's not like she didn't have any water. Yeah,
because we used to boil her vegetables before, and we would keep the vegetables stock. The water from the boiled vegetables, and then add that into her food when we feed her.
And as you can see, she leaves a lot of puddles, slobber. She's not a neat eater at all. As we've seen other dogs, they eat very lightly, but because of her jaw.
I wish I could hug her neck.
Thank you. Oh, Pisces Bobby, such a cutie potato. Thank you. I have to go now, Peppa. You're very beautiful, Bulldog. I'm looking forward to more videos. Bye, Peppa, Mom and Dad. That's why WRR212.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Look,
bye. Thank you for
even Pepper
joining
saying bye bye.
and
Bye
saying
bye.
hello. Bye.
Okay, I think we have to probably go in a bit as well.
Oh, Dean says, love this channel. Thank you for sharing Peppa with us. She's adorable. Oh, thank you. Oh, Pisces Bobby says, I wish I could hug her. Oh, you said that one. Kurt Ison, how's your new year so far? Peppa looks a lot like my Stella. I got a 4-year-old English Bulldog. I missed what health issues you're talking about. Oh, you missed what the health issues.
Oh right.
Okay.
Yeah, she's had from the beginning. So she's got environmental allergies. So she's on a drug called Apoquel for that. I think most bulldogs are on that drug.
Yeah.
But we're trying to cut her off that now. She also has developed. She also developed some sort of food allergy. We tried different proteins: pork, chicken, beef, but they still persisted. So she's on fish now. So we're trying fish because fish is the most the protein that most dogs are not allergic to. So the health issues that were caused by the food allergy were the cysts between the paws and lots of spots, hives on the chin and stuff. And the paws were really severely swollen, that really bad. And now that they've gone, it's hard to believe how skinny her feet actually are.
They've gone down in size. And now she likes to show them off,
you can't win really, because trying to get rid of the cysts and the allergy issues by taking medication, and then medication causes more complications that she's feeling now, because right now she's just not behaving right. We can tell by her behavior that she's just not herself. She doesn't sit on us anymore on the couch. She does, but she just moves away, gets off straight away, and it's not her fault. She's probably feeling, she might be overheating, we don't know, and her belly as well. She's having a lot of more poops now. Like yesterday she had four times.
She normally just has one.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a change. And the water she never used to drink, now she's drinking loads.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but it's a good thing.
There is a list. There's a whole list of abnormal things that she's doing now that she wasn't doing before the medication. So
she's been sleeping but having like slight nightmares. I think she makes funny noises, don't you?
Yeah, she's dreaming a lot, and reacting to her dreams a lot as well, we noticed, whereas before she just used to snore at a constant snoring pace. So we've calculated by next Friday she should be fully off the steroids, but we can't just cut it off completely.
It's been reduced, or will be at some point.
Okay, so we best wrap this up now, because you need to go out, Graceful.
Where is Salford? Yes,
Manchester.
Salford is in Manchester, England. She's a beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Peppa. Thank you, Ava Margaret.
Okay.
I think she wants to go to the toilet.
All right then. Should we wrap it up, Pet?
Do you want to say bye?
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks again for coming on the stream, guys. Because we don't have that many subscribers, we only have 800. We thought we were unsure about whether doing the stream or not. We weren't sure how many people were going to turn up. We were thinking, well, nobody's going to turn up actually. But so it's a good thing that you guys turned up.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting Peppa.
Oh, well, good luck with everything, and we will keep watching. Thank you, Kurt. Dean, thank you. See you again. Best wishes. Thank you again.
Okay, Pep.
And stay tuned for more.
You're lost in thought. I think she's lost in thought.
Yeah, she's thinking, what can I do next?
You
Oh,
rethinking your life? What's going on here? Midlife crisis.
why are you sat in front of a laptop? That's what you're thinking. Okay, guys,
All right. Take care.
take care.
Have a good day, everyone.
Hopefully, see you next live stream sometime, maybe. Bye. Oh, she said bye.